the spy, Uganda, the spy television, Dennis Ojera Acire is he's a writer. He's actually a poetry writer. He's a teacher, and I am loving the book. The last time we were reviewing this book, the first was Life is a Journey. This time I want to look at what do we look at this time around, my comrade?
We look at Now is the Time. That was it.
Now is the time. Which page is this?
So the table of contents shows us Life is a Journey on page 7.
Let's go there, page 7. Yeah, Life is a Journey, a poem written by comrade Dennis Acire Ojera. Ojera. The gentleman here, he lives in the UK, where he has been for the last 30 years. He's a teacher, but also he's a very good writer. And we are reviewing one of his books, Illuminate Within, a Journey of a Purpose-Driven Life. Mr. Ojera, welcome back again.
Thank you very much.
On my show.
Thank you for having me again.
Yes. Before we came on camera, as I was driving you from your place of abode,
that's right.
We were simply casually discussing about the menace of borders we are seeing. Since you came, it's about now 2 weeks or 3 weeks since you came.
Yeah, about 2
weeks.
Yeah.
So tell me something about what you've seen in Kampala, because you told me something to do with border. What happened? What's the problem?
So, the last time I made it here, I almost got run down by a border.
Why?
Because they don't follow traffic rules. One is going forward and is kind of zigzagging between traffic, and is having very little thought for other road users, which is sad. Yeah, so one just came out of nowhere from between cars as we were going past, and fortunate, just missed. And another instance where I saw another border actually knocked onto the ground, and the other party took off.
The border, after knocking somebody,
took off. Yeah, but now you can see how the gentleman was faring. So I really felt for him.
Now, Mr. Ojera, there is a problem in Uganda. I sometimes think that Uganda is on autopilot because things that don't affect directly the status quo, they don't care. If you look at how borders, actually the entire Uganda has become a border industry. This is a border economy. When you look at how borders behave on the road, you may think there is no leadership. Sometimes they even do those things in front of traffic police at traffic lights. All cars will stop. Borders will continue moving. Meanwhile, they're bypassing a traffic police on the traffic lights. The traffic lights are showing red. Cars have stopped. Borders are moving past who? Traffic police. These private cars, the driver of the car, if you simply try, just by mistake, you try to move 1 meter, when the lights have stopped you, you will see how the police will unleash rage on you. You will see. They will come to you like you have already killed somebody. The way they will handle you, you'll even think that probably this police officer has been having hidden anger against me. Yet actually it's the first time you are meeting. They will come with a lot of rage. Sometimes they can even just stop you, ask why you're not putting on the seat belt, and they charge you. And when you look at the exchange, the rate at which they are unleashing, you might think, I think you are the most, outrageous driver on the road. But as the man is asking you those things of even your tire and the seat belt and so on, the border rider is using one way. He's bypassing you. And he's not bothered. He's on you. For a seat belt, sometimes they even come and start measuring the tires. Your tire is old, your tire is worn out, your tire is this. This one is scratched here. As he's doing that on your car, the border man is using one way. He's not balanced. So they seem like they have retired on the borders. And now the borders are using that leeway. After all, the police doesn't care about us. So they do all manner of things. When you look at all our cars, including mine, most of them are not on the left, at the back, on the left side. You know why? You're in traffic lights, respecting the traffic rules. The border is bypassing on the left side. Now, by doing that, he's scratching you on the left side. By the time you come out, complain is somewhere meters away. It's going. When you look at the road, all border, most of them are bypassing from the left. Most of our cars are scratched from the left. Yet the rules say you must ride on the left and overtake on the right. For them, they overtake on the left. And the traffic police is there watching. The other problem I've seen, when they're overtaking from the left of the vehicles in the line, in the queue, in the jam, they are not able to see that there is a child, there is a mother, there is a father crossing. So most of the times, as they cross, remember these cars are blocking their side when you are taking from the left. So as they cross, they know the child going to school together with their mother. They leave them there for dead and they run away. They run it.
It's like a jungle.
So we are living in a jungle. What hurts me most is that the police is running after me who has a seemingly worn out tire. He's running after me in the brake of a car because I have not put on a seat belt. Eh? The way he's talking to me is like I am the most outrageous driver. As he's doing that, a border is bypassing on the wrong lane. They're not back. Go to Kampala. When you go to Kampala City, it's a border corner.
So I think there's a challenge.
Big challenge.
And, something really ought to be done.
Where you are living in UK, are there borders?
Not so much as in we have here. You have carriers, motorbike carriers.
Motorbike.
Yeah, I haven't seen a border rider unless it's come about in my absence. Haven't seen one. But you have all forms of transport. You got the buses, you got taxis, and you got all sorts. Even in central London, as you go where they restrict traffic, you've got these smaller cars that can go through there. Some people use.
But they respect rules.
Yes. In UK, in my opinion, they do respect the rules of law. And if you're caught on the wrong side, obviously, then it's not like negotiable. You may, depending on the severity, you may end up losing your license,
Your license.
or get some points, which makes your insurance expensive, or even in some cases, if your paperwork is not up to scratch, they can even impound the car and take it away. So yeah, big difference. A system that actually works
A system
to a big extent.
that works.
Yes.
A system that's a very big word. A system that works. Now, I was telling you as we were driving here that the problem in Uganda, you may look at the police officer as the big problem, but actually the problem may not be the police officer. The problem, the other time I told you the science of a conveyor. There is a system, a conveyor, that other things move on. So if this conveyor itself has a problem, the rest of the people going to run the government or anything, well, for that matter, if you are seated in a conveyor that already has a problem, none of you are going to do the right thing. In fact, if you try to do the right thing on a wrong conveyor, you are the one going to be looked at as an insane person. What's wrong with this man? What's wrong with this person? Because you are all working on a bad or corrupt conveyor, and then for you are trying to behave. You will be an odd man out.
Going up against the current.
Yes.
That's true.
Anyway, this takes us to life is a journey.
Life is a journey.
What do you mean, Mr. Dennis?
So,
Mm.
our life, as it were, you know, full of obstacles sometimes and challenges. But you can look at that as a journey from the moment we come into existence right through to the moment we enter the spiritual world. What happens in between? It is that journey. And the experience that you have is dependent upon where you find yourself, and your mindset in the end dictates how much you enjoy that journey. Yes.
Okay.
So
First read it verbatim.
Okay, so
so that we get the inner meaning.
That's fine.
Life is a journey. The journey of life is a path of faith, action, and learning.
That's right.
Let's start from there.
So the journey of life is a path of faith, action, and learning. Life's journey is a dance of two worlds where our everyday life meets the spiritual. It's a journey of faith, thoughts, and actions. A one-way system, as it were. Like a river flowing freely down a stream. Listen to the wisdom of life's natural flow. Just like a tortoise taking to a stream, one small baby step at a time. So should you with life. Dedicate fully to the journey that life has for you, remodeling and preparing you for the challenges and unexpected turns surely to come. Willingly or not, be ready to move with the currents, for life will push you through a one-way system. Be sure to learn from others' mistakes and avoid making the same. And let the flow of life lead you to your destiny. Learn from the past, but focus on the future while working on the very foundation that life deserves here and now. Be sure to look for the light in dark times and let go of the things that hold you back. Move forward with courage, knowing your value, guided by knowledge and wisdom. Avoid distractions and stay true to your path.
Let's first stop there. Let's first, dig deep into this analogy. Move forward with courage, knowing your value.
Yes.
Guided by knowledge and wisdom. Avoid distractions and stay true to your path. If you could elaborate a little bit on that.
Very good.
Moving forward with courage, knowing your value.
Yes. So, Andrew, the whole book is about working towards a purpose-driven life.
Yes.
Which means it's about you establishing what is it that you stand for and what is that which makes you quite unique, i.e. what is the value that you have perhaps that others don't seem to have.
The value in you.
Yes. We all have a value of sort, and we are all capable of contributing positively to the changing world around us.
Society.
So move forward with courage, knowing your value. This is a statement which implies an individual to have confidence in themselves based on sound understanding of who they are, guided by knowledge and wisdom. So it is through knowledge and wisdom do we get to understand ourselves. They say the brain is quite a complex thing, and we only use a very small percentage according to scientists. But it is all it's all about the knowledge and the wisdom that we come into during our lifetime, if you like. And then it says, avoid distractions and stay true to your path. Do you remember what we were talking about last time?
Yes.
Picking your fight wisely.
Yes.
Yeah. So
knowing when to rise and.
That's right.
Yes.
Just like an eagle.
Yes.
So when you are confronted with many options, then you need to choose wisely. what you stand up for,
Mm.
and be guided by that knowledge and wisdom.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Mhm.
Now let's move forward
Mhm.
to the next one. Be firm in your beliefs.
Yes.
Let's move forward.
Be firm in your beliefs,
Mm.
even when faced with unfairness. Choose to act with justice and integrity, for your actions reflect your true self.
Mm.
Expect to overcome obstacles and to avoid decoys purposely intended to throw you off course.
Mm.
You will also need to overcome temptation to take the path of violence, regardless of circumstances.
Mm.
Using your inbuilt wisdom, you will thrive, while some will always try to take advantage. Be steady, be just and fair,
Mm.
be courageous, and don't change or compromise on your values. Your journey is unique, a reflection of your inner strength. Act with kindness and righteousness,
Mm.
not for reward, but because it's good.
Mm.
As you rise like an eagle, soaring high, with clarity in vision and purpose,
Mm.
let your actions be guided by love and not fear. In giving to others, you find your own blessings. Embrace the spirit of Ubuntu,
Mm.
saying, I am because of who we are.
Mm.
Always moving forward, learning and finding purpose along the way.
Mm.
That's it.
Very good. Thank you. That's good.
Mm.
It's very it's very interesting. Embrace the spirit of Ubuntu.
Yes.
Yes. The Ubuntuism in whatever we do,
Mhm.
it goes beyond doing things for money, for economic gains.
Mhm.
That's what it means. So this you're speaking to Ubuntuism.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Maybe there's something you would like to add on this on my
So the statement says, I am because of who we are.
Mm.
And so, as we say, life is a journey.
Mm.
And the type of journey you will eventually take will depend,
Mm.
and how well you do in life will depend on those around you
Mm.
and their willingness to actually share in the knowledge, the experience,
Mm.
and actually to give you critical feedback where
Mm.
you really need it,
Mm.
and at times even rebuking.
Mm.
So, I am because of who we are.
Mm.
Someone would say, show me your friends and I'll tell you your future.
Mm. Tell me your friends, I tell you who you are.
Yes.
Huh?
And your future too will,
Your
tell,
future
will,
too.
will soon be in,
Mm.
because those are the direction they're going. What
Mm.
are they doing?
Mm.
Are they doing something constructive?
Mm.
Are they actually adding value? Are they inspiring you?
Mm.
Is there something you can learn from them?
Mm.
Or do you need to audit your associations?
Mm. Very
Yes.
good. Very
Mhm.
interesting. Mm.
Thank you.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay. There is the next poem
Yes.
is as we finish this, if you could maybe give a little bit insight about a challenge.
Yes.
A challenge. This poem about challenge. What are you looking at?
So
Like a challenge or two.
every challenge we meet is actually a chance to grow.
Hey, every obstacle you meet in life,
Yes.
every challenge,
Yes.
there is a hidden opportunity.
There is opportunity to learn something. And every obstacles we go through or every experience, there's always something to learn, whether we appreciate it or not.
There are some challenges you have gone through in life and you have picked them as lessons. We could start with those.
Yes.
Huh?
Almost being knocked out of a border.
This the other day.
Yes.
Yeah?
And I'm now more cautious and very mindful of how they drive. I will be telling them to drop me off if they continue driving recklessly. Yes. You see, so you learn from everything.
You've learned from.
Yes.
So the amount of cautiousness you're going to deploy now in Kampala roads
Very much so. Yeah. Vigilance.
are different from how you will behave on the roads of UK when you go
Totally
back.
different.
Totally different.
Yes.
When you are here, you know that anytime a border can come from any direction.
That's right.
And it knocks you down.
That's right.
In UK, the country has taken care of your safety.
they have at least respect for the rule of law and the way, the traffic lights. When the traffic light is actually red, you're meant to stop. And if you continue to go and jump traffic light, that's offense.
That's what I'm saying. The state, the country,
Yes,
has already taken care of your safety.
that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Here it's the rule of the jungle.
In a way, it's but I think things should change. Things need to change. I'm not sure how, but I think things cannot go on like this. Things need to change.
When you look at
especially-
the population of Boda Boda in Kampala, they're almost surpassing the population, the human beings themselves,
Yeah.
or the vehicle.
They're
So
quite a
you
few.
wonder where they pass, how they organize, and so on. Anyway, go ahead. Are there any challenges, other challenges, like especially when you're growing up, or the times you went to UK?
Yes.
When did you go to UK? About 30 years ago.
Yes.
What are those challenges that you faced there, and they shaped your
Who I became.
understanding,
Yes.
and then you finally became who you became
Yes.
as Dennis?
So
Because I am told one of the discussions I've had with you is that most of the poems you have written here actually about experiences. They could be about you, about somebody else.
yeah, so I'm very observant,
Mm.
and that's where my writing comes from.
Mm.
So moving to the UK was a challenge, but I managed to rise above it because of I was a bit young then when I got there, and English was the major challenge for me. When I got there,
The accent itself.
and you can hear the
Remember,
words.
you have come from Gulu. You
That's
have
right.
come from Gulu.
That's right.
Then you hear the accent in UK.
That's right. You can hear the words, but those words you have to still ask yourself, what is it they've said?
What is it they are saying?
So I would listen to the news and I would listen carefully, but I'm still not understanding. So I came to the conclusion that these guys do not know how to speak the Queen's English. Yeah, we do know better because our words are pronounced clearly and articulately, whereas over there you find the words are shortened depending on who you're talking to and where they're from. Yeah, there is dialects. There is different
dialects.
Yes, different dialects from different places, different accents from different places. So obviously, as you go up north, like you'll meet a different accent. Then when you come back down south, you find that they tend to speak a little bit faster. People tend to have little time for you. Whereas if you go up north, they're more friendly. Anyway, that's my opinion. They appear more friendly and they have more time. So that tells you where in the city is very busy and people are preoccupied. And even sometimes you ask somebody for direction and they'll just say, look, I ain't got time. They think you're asking them for something, I think so they were like, okay, no worries, carry on.
In other words, they think you're trying to beg for something. So they don't want to waste your They don't want to waste your time.
They just prefer not to engage you again.
Just you're asking for direction.
Yeah, you might be asking
Yet
for direction.
Here in Africa, here someone will even offer to take you.
Yeah. You might go in the wrong direction, but they will offer. That's for sure. They will offer. Yeah. So challenges are what makes our life rich, I believe. And I don't know whether you want to look at this one or just talk about it.
No, I had wanted you to give it an overview before you read it for us as our last segment.
So the challenges are what add spice to our life, if you like. And without challenges, we would become complacent and be easily satisfied with
anything around us.
Yes, or a circumstance that we should never be happy with. So challenges wakes one up, and you realize that you're not the only one going through challenges.
Others are even going through bigger challenges.
Yes, that's right.
Than you think.
That's
than
right.
you.
That's right. So yeah.
Okay, let's read it. and end this.
Mhm. So I like a challenge or two,
Mm.
a way of life, they say, a daily endeavor. To come to think of it, life without a challenge would be a dull experience.
Mm.
Challenges are what makes life exciting.
Mm.
Without them,
Mm.
life would feel empty.
Mm.
Likened to a male peacock without its vibrant colors and plumage, displaying a symphony of blues and greens, swirling together in a harmonious melody of nature's artistry.
Mm.
Hence, challenges add substances to our journey, making it vibrant and full of life.
Mm.
My child, grandma often counseled,
Mm.
excess in all things leads astray.
Mm.
Balance your battles day by day.
Mm.
Her wisdom echoes, though she's gone.
Mm.
Her legacy endures.
Mm.
Indeed, excess in challenge can lead to a loss of focus,
Mm.
but a daily test is life's very creed.
Mm.
To rise from warmth, to rise from warmth at dawn's early light,
Mm.
or to labor through the shadow of night.
Mm.
A challenge or two may help one not to be too comfortable
Mm.
and ultimately complacent, like
Mm.
one who is roasting a goat.
Mm.
It takes time and patience, but ultimately, one must not be complacent.
Mm.
Life is a journey filled with hurdles, from birth to the twilight,
Mm.
but through its challenges, we find our way, growing stronger day by day.
Mm.
So, embrace each one with courage and grace,
Mm.
for it's through challenges that our lives unfold.
Mm.
A daily challenge is to wrestle with a competing world and to fight with vigor on social injustice.
Mm.
At the twilight of life,
Mm.
the elders in their wisdom noted
Mm.
that the older one grows,
Mm.
the more the challenges bite their backs.
Mm.
In hindsight,
Mm.
one elderly voice lamented, emerging into existence felt like
Mm.
a game of tug of war.
Mm.
My head didn't fancy leaving its cozy spot for a world full of hustle and bustle.
Mm.
But then, with a swift motion, the dog whisked me into the world
Mm.
like a magic trick.
Mm.
With eyes wide open, I arrived.
Mm.
Since then, it's been a wild ride.
Mm.
And who do I blame for it all?
Mm.
Why, that smooth talking dog, of course. Quite the Einstein, that one.
Thank you. The
Mm.
end of
That's the end.
this poem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that Comrade Dennis Ojera here has a book full of poems,
Mm.
and there are 215 pages. 215 pages of nothing but poetry.
Inspiration.
It's an interesting book.
Mm.
It's an inspirational book that you need to read.
Mm.
Illuminate within a journey to a purpose-driven life. If you
Yes,
need
sir.
this book, like I've already started seeing some people
Mhm.
making their orders online.
Yeah.
This book is found on Amazon.
Yes.
And also, you can tell us that you told us last time that it's also available in some bookstores in
Yes.
Kampala.
Yes, we shall have it in Uganda Bookshop.
Uganda, is it already available at Uganda Bookshop? Or
It
you
needs. I need to take copies there,
take
so it will
copies,
be
yeah?
there hopefully by on Monday. I
Mm.
should have some in there.
Okay. For the
Yeah.
meantime, we have copies here. You can reach out to me.
Yeah.
I have copies.
Yes.
Mr. Dennis has copies.
Yes.
He's still around. I am going to remain with some of them.
Yes.
So you can always reach us at our Pan-African platform on our YouTube channel, The Spy Uganda. You can drop your contact there,
Mhm.
and our staff will be able to reach out to you
Mhm.
and deliver this book. It's an interesting book, I can tell you. I've been reading it, and it's really, especially the children, the young people.
Yeah.
This can motivate you.
Yeah.
It can motivate you. It can open your eyes. My name is Andrew Rumba Katsabe. We've got to come to a name
Yeah.
with this second episode of Illuminate
Within.
Within with Dennis Acire Ojera.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank
my
you,
brother.
Andrew.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure being here again.
Thank you.
Thank you
sir.
for your time.
Thank you.
Mm.